Alright guys, so today I think I'm gonna try something with the car. But first, I need to wake up, so we're gonna make some tea. Okay? Okay. What's the matter, Bungie? Oh yeah? Oh, I know. You can't say that about Donald Trump. I know, I understand, but you can't say that on YouTube. You know how many flame comments I'm gonna get? Jeez. Ah, it's so hot. Ah. Leo, will you get off the light stand, please? Thank you. Alright guys, so now my tea is set. I'm gonna have caffeine in my system soon, so I figured I'd tell you what I'm about to do. I found, well, I didn't find, it's already in my car, the engine cover that sits on top. It's really, honestly, they say it protects your engine. It's probably nothing more than an aesthetic. But I figured since it's an aesthetic, I might as well... What the fuck? That's creepy. But I figured I might as well give this a little bit of a customization. I'm going to paint it solid black, except I'm gonna leave these, the GDI, I'm gonna leave those like almost Tiffany blue, because I think that's going to be one of the primary colors of my car. It's gonna be nice and white girl. Alright, so I have this Supermax Krylon gloss spray paint. I also have a clear coat that I'm gonna use that's heat resistant. And I'm pretty sure this is heat resistant as well. Rust protection, indoor, outdoor, heat resistant. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use this as a good alternative to a standard spray paint. I've used this stuff before. It's awesome. It leaves super smooth surfaces. There's no lines, nothing. It's excellent. So I figured I'd use that again. I am going to need an area to spray paint this, so luckily I have a porch outside, which you guys, if you follow me, have seen in the last videos, but I need something to cover that, so I don't really subscribe to the newspaper. I don't at all subscribe to the newspaper, but I do have trash bags. Unfortunately, the trash bags are not big enough, so if you haven't thought of this already, I took one of the cheap trash bags that we have, and I take some scissors, and boom. So I could probably do a couple of these to kind of cover it, tape it down. I think that would work. I used to have plastic sheeting, but I threw it away in my move between apartments, so I don't have that anymore. I also have two heavy-duty acrylic paints. I know it's acrylic, bear with me. It should be alright with the heat-resistant gloss. We'll see how it goes. If I need to repaint it, it's not a big deal. Like I said, it's just a little, it's just 3 little letters. It should be fine, and it's not touching the engine. It's on the engine cover. It's really not gonna see a lot of wear and tear, so we should be good. I'll go ahead and get this started, get it all set up, and I'll give you a walkthrough on how I'm going to paint this. Alright, so first things first. And you want to make sure to tape down the corners, because if you start moving around on it, it's going to fly up and it's going to get on whatever it is you're painting. Don't let that happen. first things first, we need to scrub this down because we don't want any dirt that could prevent the paint from sticking. So we're gonna go ahead and scrub this down with some purified water and a soft cloth. Round 2. Alright, now let's get the thing dried and ready for paint. Make sure you get down in every little crack and crevice. You don't want any leftover water causing the paint to not stick. Alright, the surface is dry and clean. Let's get started. Alright, so coat number 1 is taken care of. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for that to dry, probably around 15 to 30 minutes. We're probably gonna do 3 to 4 coats of that before we even think about painting any of the little stuff. So that is what we're gonna do. Alright, we're on to coat 2. We are now on to the 3rd and final coat of black paint. Alright you guys, we just finished the 3rd coat of paint. That's awesome. So we'll wait like an hour, 45 minutes for that paint to at least set before we go ahead and start with the acrylic base with the Tiffany blue. I also have a clear coat that needs to go on. After we go ahead and paint those letters, it'll go on the entire thing. We'll do about 2 coats of that. While we sit and wait, I'm going to go record a couple of scary stories. If you like those horror narrations and you like stories that, you know, will give you nightmares in the middle of the night, you should go check below. I will put my channel link down there and you can go check that out. Subscribe if you enjoy it. If not, that's fine, whatever. I don't like you anyway. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really care what you like. I'll love you unconditionally either way. So now we wait. Alright, so it's looking alright. There are a few spots that are a little streaky, but I will clean that up when we do the clear coat. But now it's dry enough to the point where I can start painting this GDI right here, the Tiffany blue that I'm going for. Alright, so I think I have my blue kind of right where I want it, and we're going to take a brush to this because I want this to be a very even kind of soft coat initially. So let's do this. Alright, so I know that looks really bad right now, but we have to do multiple coats over a course of a few minutes. So we're going to let this dry a little bit and I'm going to jump right back into it. Alright, so basically what we're doing right now is I'm just taking some black paint and I'm touching up spots where there is blue paint that overhang? I don't know. Basically that got on the rest of the black from just the bristles touching. So I'm just cleaning those spots up, getting it all set, and tomorrow morning we'll be able to actually spray the clear coat on it. As of now, I'm gonna leave it like this. I think it looks alright. I may touch up the blue a little bit, but right now I think it looks great. I'm gonna let this dry overnight and we will take care of this in the morning, and I will see you then. Oh shit, you guys, come on. You can't sneak up on me when I'm handling just like boiling hot tea. Ah, that's so freaking hot. Alright, so it is now day 2. We're going to start putting the clear coat on the engine cover. It is a Monday. Yeah. Alright, so guys, it's nice and dried today. What we're gonna do now is put a clear coat on it. I just want to make sure to get enough clear coat over the acrylic paint so that that doesn't peel off in the heat. It shouldn't be an issue. I've seen this done before. We should be fine, but I'm going to go ahead and double up on the layers and we'll get this thing going. All right, and now we wait for a little bit. All right, you guys, so I'm all done, and I think it turned out pretty well. I think that's sweet looking. I like it a lot better than that kind of gray and black plasticky look. So now we have the Tiffany blue, our very first accent. I think with this car, I'm gonna go with a white, black, and Tiffany blue color scheme. It's gonna be fun to watch it grow in the future. As for now, we should go ahead and put this on the car and see how it looks, because I bet it's gonna make the engine bay look a lot different, a lot more sleek, like a slimy salamander, but not gross, like smooth. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well there we have it, guys. The motor cover's nice and plugged back in. That was probably one of the easiest things that I'm going to do to this car. It was fun. I had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the video on how to, and make sure you guys stay safe, drive responsibly, always wear your seatbelt, and have a good evening.